Zimbabwe's efforts to win back some of its old friends are paying off. Earlier this year, the International Monetary Fund wrapped up a staff-monitored program which saw Zimbabwe implement a number of reforms that could pave the way for a fresh loan later this year. Zimbabwe has committed to clearing $1.5 billion arrears to qualify for the loan, its first in more than 15 years. In recent weeks, the government has been pressurizing foreign-owned companies to comply with its empowerment laws.
So when the IMF starts talking, the language is talking and it's coming back into Zim, engaging and so forth, it gives signals to global players that Zim is coming back onto the international fold and that people can have a bit of confidence. But on the other side of the table is this whole talk about indigenization, which for all intents and purposes has rattled the markets. People are beginning to wonder whether their investment is safe in Zimbabwe and whether they can actually come in and make an investment.
Zimbabwe desperately needs capital to resuscitate idle industries and rehabilitate infrastructure. China is aiding the country through funding for multiple billion-dollar projects in energy and transport. The country has also been scouting for more investment from Japan and India and has hosted a series of business delegations from EU countries, including Germany and France. But so far, there's been little on the ground to show for it.
The opportunities that are available, the prospects for growth in Zimbabwe are immense, right? It's about the potential. Investors now outside there, most of them are adopting a wait-and-see attitude.
They could be waiting in the wings to see how the political situation, the long-standing elephant in the room, is addressed. The ruling ZANU-PF is embroiled in a factional fight over a successor for President Robert Mugabe. The divisions have affected government decisions on key policy issues.
There must be the political will to ensure that the correct things are done. And then we can look forward probably to a growth. I personally focus about 1.5% for 2016.
Negligible for a country that needs sustained double-digit growth to get it back to where it was before an economic meltdown which began in 2000. Initial projections had put Zimbabwe's economic growth at over 2%, but now the country is in the throes of its most severe drought in 2 decades. That and some man-made problems emanating from inconsistencies on key policies such as indigenization could combine to slash those projections, meaning a much tougher year ahead for all. Farai Mwakutuya, CCTV, Harare, Zimbabwe.